Right, hello. Back again. Sorted all the other bits and pieces. So, I think where we left it, we were like midway through doing these abilities. And there was a bit of a bug. Let me just remember. Yeah. So, I think I know what it is because our camera is centered on the weapon. We're now getting the ray pointed based on where in the world we are. So if I'm clicking on this side of the camera, we're actually clicking on negative values, like you can see down here, and that's because of the camera positioning. So we need the mouse position based on the window of the game, and we need to offset that from the global position of the weapon. So we're gonna do some quick fixes to that, and hopefully that fixes it all. Let's shuffle our music so we don't have all chip tune. And yeah, we're gonna try and fix this up, get this working properly again. And then we're going to flip over to doing some designs, some pixel art designs. And what I want to do is find some folklore or similar monsters that we can borrow aspects of the design from. And we'll try and figure out, like, I guess we need like only a couple, 2 or 3 monster designs or creature designs, and preferably ones that we can copy some types of abilities from. So we'll probably need to look for things like is it an Ifrit that has fire-based, like a fire-based elemental, or stuff like that, so that we can maybe borrow some ideas around that for our elemental abilities. So that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. And we'll have them set up in various levels, so then we can design the levels based around what type of creature that we're going to be designing. Just realised I haven't updated this. What is it? It's just creatures now, isn't it? Does that automatically update my title or not? I think it might. Okay. So yeah, the issue with this is the vector that we're using is based on the camera, which shouldn't be the case. Get beam target point. Oh, I think we just got to swap these around, right? Get viewport, get mouse position. No, we're probably going to have to offset based on the midpoint of the screen, I think, as well. Yeah, we're going to have to do a little bit of calculations here. So let's do a new function here, which is just going to be function get relative mouse position, and we want to return a vector from this as well, vector 2, and this is going to be Bar X, bar mouse X maybe is equal to get viewport. Unless there might be a way to do this. Get mouse position dot X. So this will be a value that goes between 0 and the size of our screen on the X width. Now we want to do that relative to half the size of the screen. So we want to subtract, I assume, get viewport dot X dot width. How do we get Godot find screen size, get window size, OS get screen size. Get screen size doesn't seem to be on there. This is what we want. X. So what we actually want is var viewport size equal to this, and then var mouse position position equals this, and then pretty sure we just want to return a vector2 that is mouse position dot X minus viewport size dot X over 2, and hopefully that divides viewport size over 2 first, and then the same for Y, mouse position dot Y minus viewport size dot Y over 2. We don't need those brackets, I don't think. Can we GD script multiply vector it's to precision double I right angle lamp cross could be something. Oh, that's useful to know. Get the value of it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Point that. Just an easy way. Hey, Spot Monk. Good afternoon. Good evening from me. I'm just wondering if there's an easy way just to multiply both portions of a vector 2. So if I want to like halve the x and y values, do I have to deal with them individually? It's not a big issue, but it would just be... I don't think it will let me do that. It might just let me do that. Maybe it does just let me do that. We'll see. I'm sure I tried something similar to this before and it didn't work, so... Right, so then we want to do this. So var target mouse position equals get relative mouse position. And then we want to just pass that in. This. I don't know why I didn't just try it straight away. I was sure that it wouldn't let me do that, but if this works, yeah, perfect. Okay, and I think that works. Like even if we resize, it should still, when I click, goes to the mouse. So we've got a beam attack or a ray. And we've got like a burst area AoE attack. Now what happens if the camera moves? Thanks, Emily. And to you. Yeah, it's pretty much the abilities. So the abilities of the player are going to be centered on the weapon. And it's basically the point of the level is going to be pressing on top starting point. So if you actually click on the weapon, that will be up to the... No, it's not going to be survivors like. It's... you're basically being thrown as a weapon, but you need to use abilities that you can cast from the weapon. So you're basically playing as an entity whose like soul has been split and various parts of the soul are sealed into loads of different weapons, and when the weapon is thrown, you have a chance to interfere, and you're trying to release the fragment of the soul out of the weapon. So it's going to be a bit of like a puzzle type game, and we're just testing out some like bell mechanics. So I'm trying to get it to a point where we can have a little prototype working, but pretty much what's going to happen on a level is there's going to be some animation of like your enemy fighting, and they're going to try and use you as a weapon to kill off some kind of creature, and that's gonna have some effects that I've got in, like, I'm trying not to be too spoilery as well. That's gonna have some effects that you don't want, so you have to interfere with that, but you can only cast your abilities when you're a certain distance away from the wielder of the weapon, because they're going to have some kind of like protective amulet that stops you being able to cast spells from the beginning, just to like stop, because otherwise you just like zap the wielder straight away and then you've stopped the attack. So it's got to be something that allows it to get to the puzzle elements of it rather than just casting spells. But yeah, okay. So that kind of beam attack thing is working, and the area effect. We need to make some animations for those, and also would have to do variants of it based on what like elemental effect you're using. I don't know if I do, because there's 2 other effects, or 3 or 4. There's a few other effects that we might do, but I think for the Game Jam version we might just stick with these 2, and that might be enough to have a couple of puzzle levels that we could do. I need to think about, I basically need to design the levels and see what we can do with like 2 or 3 abilities, and then we figure out what we do. But yeah, I'm happy that was a relatively easy fix. We don't need to print out the collider anymore. Oh, actually, I did want to check this. If the show and hide, that seemed to break it before. So why was that breaking? Okay. It was breaking because we were hitting the wrong direction. So now you can't see the what are they called? Collision objects, because they're shown and hidden in the, like, basically in the same frame. That one you can still see because it's over a certain time frame, and that still works. Okay, that's good. But it doesn't stay on screen, it disappears. Nice. Okay. So this will be closer to what you would actually see, and then when you cast it, you'll see like spell effects and stuff like that. Cool. Okay, so we might be done with Godot for today, and the next thing to do is to find some monsters. Do we have monster options? Or I guess creature option. And what do we want then? We want potential abilities of like fire, flame. I've already listed this out somewhere. Where is that list? Down here? Yeah. Flame, water, wind, light, lightning, and shatter. Shatter, no, sorry, we don't need shatter. We need, yeah, fire, water, wind, lightning, maybe. Possibly arcane sense would be good. Right, so creatures associated with fire. Let's start with that. Okay, not firefly. Obviously not Dalmatian. Dragon, kind of an option. Kind of want something more like mythological. I guess dragon is very mythological, but less like standard. I always thought Ifrits were fire elementals, aren't they? Ifrit. They lurk in ruined environments. Inflicting disease or bodily harm. They're a D&D Ifrit. Fiery forms and spectacular magical powers. Maybe. Well, there is a benefit here. If we stick with like humanoid type depictions, then we might be able to apply similar animation styles to what we did already. So I don't know when we did this, but humanoid. Not quite the same. But we could have movement based around that. I think we just want to design something new though. There's a reason they've gone for this spelling. Behavior. Many recent depictions, popular modern culture, powerful a fire spirit or elemental. Literal meaning is wicked. Might be worth looking into some of these. This homebrew. Okay. But yeah, fire adept, fireball, fire. Lots of fire. Okay. What were the other ones? Phoenix. Would Phoenix be used? We might be able to do something with a Phoenix. What about monsters associated with fire? What does that give us? Fire giants. Dolls that breathe fire. Greek mythology. How many ads? So also an option. The Gloucester Ghoul. Ram Batlight. So there is also the option of we pick one for the demo, but what we could have is multiple creatures of a certain element, and the abilities unlocked from them are like different powers of the ability or different variants of the ability. I think I like Ifrit for our starting, especially this kind of depiction. I think I'll lean a bit more genie-like rather than humanoid. Sorry. Oh, fire. Fire elementals. Possibly. I love how like first edition D&D pictures are always quite charming, let's say. Or we can come up with something ourselves as well. Go away then. The only thing with coming up with stuff ourselves is like designs of it. I guess if this is one of our characters, we take a rough picture of the size and let's do we don't need a full turnaround, we only need them facing one direction. And there's probably not a lot of animations we need to do for these because we're going to have them pretty much just trapped. Okay, let's figure out if we, what's the canvas size? 128 by 64. Let's do that. 128 by 64, and we know our humanoid is roughly like this kind of height. So think of fire, I'm thinking more like this kind of shape. And maybe actually maybe we have, if we're going to use this, we need to figure out when we're going to use these as well. Because if it's something in an early level, we don't want it to be too powerful. So the question is, in the demo, how, or in the Game Jam version, how small? We could have like a little, we could have like a fire wisp, almost, and it not be that powerful. And that actually will be easier to do animations for. Yeah, let's maybe do that. No idea what it's gonna end up like, but no. I need a reference. About like a fire sprite of some kind, or a fire wisp. Okay, some of these could be good. I mean, if it's something cute as well, we want to give the players a reason to try and save something straight away. So actually, if we can make it look fairly cute, that could be a good idea. Will-o-wisps fire based? Attack with electric shocks. What's the fire move? Okay, we could lean into fire, will-o'-the-wisp kind of thing. What do they do in Risk of Rain? That does like lava and burn, yeah. Okay, maybe will-o'-wisp. Hello, midget. Very much blue oriented. Like this. Does make me think of this guy. Where is he? Wait, he was on the image. Why is he not there? The flame from Howl's Moving Castle. Okay, so like a roundish head. And then various shades away. So, and we want this to be fairly small. Actually, we're probably like that kind of size for the head. See what we can do for like a body as well. Maybe even just something simple like that. Not going to fit with the other art style. Need a bit more that could be okay. I don't want him quite so rounded, but like I'm just going to try a few things and see if I like them or not. And the other thing is that this is not going to be a static character, so you have to remember this isn't necessarily going to stay like this. That's it. Right. One down. Or perhaps what we could do is something like having a couple of layers. And therefore, that, right? That, opacity down. That feels too big. That could be okay. What if we do... Oh, this looks like a helmet or something. Not sure I like that. Go for something like that and go really low transparency. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this. That kind. Gonna have to start this. I want to replace this with maybe this kind of color. And it could be like a little lava pile. Think of that. It's going in a direction. I don't know if it's the right direction. That's the only thing. And then if we do... bit too messy. I think this color needs to change. Take it one up. Take it to this though. That's a bit better. Now the yellow. This layer. Oh, that's all. Okay. feel like the yellow needs something else. What if we do? Something like that. And this also has a really low. We're making a few characters for like the targets of the weapon wielders. And they're going to be characters that we like the player it has to save or will want to save, hopefully, and that we can get abilities off of. I don't really know what they're going to end up like, but we want something to be like fire based for this one. I'm not sure. What if we did instead of this? We might even take that one back again. They even put the eyes like that. This. Yeah, the yellow's standing out too much. So I think we need to tone it down. Yeah, I think I agree. I think actually this layer. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, if we do the blur, then we might even just have that same shape. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it actually. Yeah, thin him out. I think we need like longer tendrils. I think we can like work on something comes out. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer there. I mean, really, we should just work on the silhouette first. Yeah. I feel like it's something that, with that kind of description, could be quite fun. Give ourselves a little bit more room to work with. Let's even do this layer. Like, I kind of want an S shape. Something more like that. Maybe backwards. Gonna be I was doing it something small so it'd be easier to to animate, but having tendrils wrapping around is gonna make it such a nightmare. Oh, that's alright though. It will give the fire type effect. I think I might get rid of this. And then brighten this back up again. I don't think it needs the glow effect kind of thing. That's cool, yeah. So all going one way rather than overlapping. Which I think actually, yeah, you're right, that makes more sense as well. I need these all, I think I need all of them on separate layers. Because this is going to get too messy otherwise. This sprite could face the player at all times and have wind blowing in the opposite direction. With this setup, the level that I'm going to put this in, I think, yeah, we're only ever going to see from this direction, and the wind will always be coming from this side in this scene. So actually, having it that way should make it quite easy. The problem with these kind of things is I'm going to use each of these enemies in like one scene and that's it. Although maybe... No, I haven't written the code yet, so... But I'm trying to figure out what it's going to look like in my head as well. Okay, I think we're moving towards... Get rid of those layers. We don't want those. We've got the head layer. I mean, even that could be disconnected. from like the rest of the body. We could have it taller and longer. That could be quite menacing. Let's get rid of that. Let's see, is there anything else on? Oh, there could be... I like that, actually. Like, part of his animation could be that he lengthens. Like, you stretch him when he's threatened or something like that. Could start off small and weak looking. Yes and no. Not completely sold yet, but moving in the right direction. What vibe are you getting? GIF. Could do something like that. What's that one? That's there. Okay. I want to do those. This is looking better. This is looking more my style. What's the GIF? I don't know. Wait, let me do this off screen just in case. Can't take it off risks. Yeah. That what the similarities you're feeling. It's quite good. I feel like this can go a lot darker. Even jump if you hit. Oop. Nope, not that. This. Not sure how we're going to get the darker colours in. Yeah. There is a bit of a way to it, isn't there? I think it'll be alright. We're not going to do like loads of frames of it. Like, let's say like an 8-frame cycle. I think the way you do it is you just look at like one layer, put the red blue tint on, And then like for each of the tendrils, we just have to like slightly edit where it is. And then slowly like flick them backwards and forwards, I reckon. Let's just see what this turns out like as well. I need to figure out which way around it would go. It feels like that should not be drawing back. The end needs to get left behind, doesn't it? But actually, we're probably more staying around here. We'll just see a rough idea. We're not going to be too focused. I think if we leave this here, somewhere. Right, what we're going to do, clear it all out. Go from this, which should flick forward based on this arc. So let's say here. We're going to start drawing back. It should lead from the front. Or do we do it the opposite way around? Let's do it this way. So that to that. Have it that. Don't know how this is going to turn out. Going back forward, but that flicks up. Maybe even all the way up to like that. You could even have like bits. It's going to be flame based. You could have like sparks and stuff flying off it. I'm making the work for me so much worse. Okay, and then this to this. I just want to like straighten out a bit, I guess. No, we don't need a frame there. This frame, delete. We need a frame between these two though. So we're like that kind of. Not sure about that. I think that's too. They're all doing similar kind of things, but slightly offset. I feel like it feels too like too what's the term? Like biological, like that. I need it to be more like flame based. But that's alright, that's a starting point. I want the swirling. That's what it needs, yeah. And also like even be able to like split as well. And I think the thing is it's too consistent in the length as well. So I need it to change shapes quite a lot. And as long as I think as long as the color is there, it will track as though it's the same like limb basically. And you can almost we can also have them split. But that might look better. That's already better, I think. Even just like little edits like that. So that's the right route. I think when it lashes out its whip at the end of the cycle, it needs to stabilize. When it's small and growing, it can be erratically different. Yeah, I like that. So it can kind of like solidify into almost like a show of force. Which would be but that would be the forward motion though. So this backward motion. I want a frame after this. where it almost like flicks out. Thanks for dropping in. Hope work's not too bad. And yeah, hopefully you'll get to see some progress next time you check in. Thanks for the help. You'll always have it like flipping off the other character. Kind of want like, nice. Thank you. And what might also help with this though is having some other bits, so like other bits of shading in it. I don't know if it will, but we'll try it. See what we get from that. Not like straight across. I want it to be like quite random. Right, what does that look like? Probably gonna get lost quite a lot in the other colors. Maybe we take one of these darker colors and try and do the same. So I do like this this kind of shape. Almost might want to do some like wisping round as well. A bit like almost like a scorpion tail kind of thing, like curled up and poking through. Not sold on this bet. Let's see what happens with it. Kind of thinking like this front bit fades out, And it's like reabsorbed into tail again, so we end up with like a similar kind of structure to the beginning of the loop. What's that gonna look? And then if we add in this one, put this one behind. That's definitely going a good direction. We need to give that some shading as well. I reckon we just do like a big jump. Weird, because we're not doing this based on like light, like shadows, which I normally do with this shading tool, but kind of just like giving it some patterns, just a bit more like chaos. I guess we want to do it based on like depth though. But actually, if we do the further back bit, turn some. Oh. Maybe we do just shade this as though we're doing it like light. See what that comes out at. Hopping around quite a lot, but we'll see what it's for like testing. Hopefully have time to improve this later. I think that's the right direction. We can get rid of this. I think we can do like this. Does this work? Do that, that. Delete? No. Yep, that's how we do it. I mean, not sure. I quite like the kind of direction this guy's going though. Oh wait, how do we lost the head somewhere. So what I do need to happen though is this needs to change as we go. I want to do the whole like subpixel animation stuff, which I only learnt about recently. You basically slowly move a few elements down. That's going to get darker. This can get a bit lighter. And I'll bring these down. How does this work? I probably need to do an example without colors first, because I've not done this before. But it's basically the idea that you can move the whole head. I want to move from this position to one lower, and rather than that being like one pixel movement of everything, you like move parts of it at a time, so it looks like it's moving. It like morphs it a bit easier. Not easier, a bit less jarring. So it's not just like a sudden movement. We almost need this to move to like this kind of color. This is going to get darker. Maybe just go straight to that then. Oh wait, we've already... Should I do it with simple design first? Build the face back up on top of it. I think that's going to be easier. So, layer 4. Let's take this color. Let's change the opacity back to 100%. And we want to go from this to back to normal. I think we need another frame, don't we? I mean, it doesn't have to be even actually. So there. So maybe we add the eyes in. It's just this color. We're gonna go here, here. Turn off that light. Okay. So how does this work? We need to do this color. We want to go one down. Maybe like that. I mean, that could go straight to them. I think we need to still have one up there. Maybe doing the inverse, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of it. Keep on scrolling with the wrong button pressed, but that and that. That with this, and that and that. And then this last one. Is that again? Okay, that's not bad. Why is that one? That's too much for a jump, isn't it? How have I done that? That's all we need to get to. Right, and then this, I'm going to go slightly lighter. Wait, no, not that one. This one. Right, then when we zoomed out, what does that look? That's too... This is the wrong color. Need like a... something between this and this. Maybe we need to find our own one. We're going up a bit. We're going more yellow. Is this very similar to any of these other ones? I think it's different enough. We don't need an extra frame, do we? We add these two the same. No, they're not. Okay. Get rid of. Get rid of the layers. Oh, that's what something we can do as well. Oh, it's going to go so complicated. I was thinking of like we could have them wrapping around each other, but then the layer order needs to change. Or we have a front and back bit. Let's just do that on one of them and see what happens to it. So let's take this orange now. We'll do it on a new layer. And actually, this needs to be on two new layers. That overlay. So one at the front, one at the back. That's fine. Then we need to kind of want this one to spin. Right, that needs to go on that layer. Go like that. Almost. Give it a bit of. So they connect up here. It looks like they're going to be on the same layer, but they're not. They can connect up on the back. That's too sharp. Right, and then this layer. And flick. Front here is just going to go right to that. That was on the wrong layer. This is on the right layer. Yeah. Confusing myself enough with the animation. I don't know how I'm going to do the story. This here is now pretty much just going to do nothing. This cut across quite quickly. And we're going to cut back around. Back up to this layer. We're going to come forward. And this, what pose are we ending on? Like this. Okay, so this needs to start coming back round this way. That's quite a jump, but that's fine as fire. Yeah, that's fine. And this needs to come back mostly on top. Actually, it can come back all up. Maybe have a little dip here. Right. Let's see what happens with that. We take those layers off. Kind of curves a little bit too much up there, but this is... it's giving the effect I wanted to give. Kind of like fiery entity that has a bit more like control of itself. I need some shading on that orange one though. That's too much of the same. We did this though, is that the wrong colour? Yeah, that's that colour. And that? That's not a colour that's used. Okay. Or we could go brighter. Yeah, I'm thinking we have like a bit of a plume that goes up as well. But only at certain points. I think part of the idol we won't. But maybe things like if he casts any abilities, that can be like a wind up kind of thing. Okay, so maybe we go this kind of color on this one. And a lot of this is on the background frame. Okay. Got to edit that as well. This layer. Okay. How does that look? There's a frame there that's wrong. too much swing over it on this one. And I think the frame after it as well. Okay, that look like. That's better. And it's not far off, actually. I think the red needs more of the dark colour. This layer. Need this. Just in a few more bits. There's too much of one block of colour in bits of this. Oh wait, I need that and that. Oh, I'm not adding new pixels. It's definitely too uniform otherwise. Quite a lot of overlap on that one. If we push this one a little bit. Again, there's okay. I feel like one or two more. And we can probably cheat with it. But like, let's say we add a layer on top of this. We copy layer 6 in its entirety, but we shift it. So we do those 4 and then those 3. And then maybe mirror. Flip horizontal. Oh. Let's do sprite size. No, canvas size. And what are we down to there? 48. Now let's until the red is probably not the one to do this on. So not that. Which one's the yellow? This one. No, the red. This one. Right, so let's put that below the red. And then do the same tactic. So we put this there. There. And then maybe we flip them. No. What if it's not flipped? House. Not that. Getting the double flick is a bit weird, but that's fine. I feel like what we could do is add some of this. The gap after this, so that goes there. It's not quite, is it? What would we hue shift actually? Let's turn those all off. Turn this layer on. Rather than it being this, can we do... Colours aren't used. That colour's used. There's going to be a lot of overuse of colours here. A bit darker. Oh, this is the orange one. Okay. So this can go to this colour. How's that going to work? If I select that, we replace other way around. Select that, right click this. Does that do it for all of them? No, just the one that I did. Okay. Right. And select that and swap it with, say, this color. Too dark. Yeah, I guess we could do blue. I just don't want like too big a palette, and that's going to be tricky, isn't it? I guess further back they're going to be different colors, right? Yeah, see, like a dark color maybe might work. Just as a few bits every now and then. I don't think that's the right brown, but still on the right lines, I think. We want to take this and we want to replace it with this. No. I mean, there is a difference there. I want a yellow bit. I feel like we're using this color in another layer, aren't we? Not in that layer. And not in that layer. Okay, maybe we can use this. So I've got to right click this, left click this, replace. What's going on with this one as well? Oh no, that's the extra layer. And we've got the extra head layer on. Which, you know what, actually isn't bad. Okay, let's save this for a moment. What do we call this? Let's just call this our fire wisp. Not flyer wisp, fire. Thank you. I don't think it should be able to disconnect. It needs to stay connected. That one frame there that's here. Just gonna have to either extend this out. It's got to be one of these colors. And the face just needs a little bit of difference in the colors as well. So let's say that's the top. As it comes down, I think we need like some slight varieties here. Tempted just to give like even just have this like going up through the face. Alright. A bit odd, but I think it works. I'm not sure it does, but I think it works. And if we do something similar with a slightly different color, maybe one of these darker colors here. But we have it offset. So, okay, that's there. Kind of. I think we need something on this side to offset it. And probably what we can do is have some lighter bits on top. Just like spotted in. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. That's just the idle animation though. That's okay. That's 2 hours to do an idle. I want to do maybe 3 of these types of creatures, and they're going to need maybe 3 or 4 animations each. So that's like, what, 12 plus hours worth of designing and animating. Okay. Maybe 2 creatures. Although, yeah, we've got 7.5 days. Let's delete this bottom layer because that wasn't needed anymore. Okay, and then let's say we duplicate this frame, put it at the end. And all I want to do is just like stretch it out a bit. And actually, we probably need some different body frames there. You know what? I like that frame. Actually, yeah, if we condense it down and in before we stretch up, we go from that down and then up. That could be quite a cool animation. And this needs a... Any other one? That's quite a good one. Oh, we'll get rid of that one. I think what we can do is shift the colors on the head layer, right? We do a shader. I don't know if this works, but if we just like select all of the colors, can we just shift the whole color palette down one? Or is that not going to work? Not done it for all of them. Why not? Because that's on a different layer. Why? And then flip it. No, then back to normal. And then this. We need to fix that one there. Is this animation, I think it's going to be quite quick. If this is like an attack animation, some kind of, this will be the pick this. This goes to white. Give this a tag. Control Z, very useful. How's it going? Welcome in. I need a few more frames, but it might be alright. I think this needs to come down more. Actually, we should have that as a new frame though. I think that orange is wrong, right? That's been wrapped around, hasn't it? Come down from this. That's all right. Give it this. This layer. We can reuse drawings. I'm going to try as much as possible. Maybe we can go down again. What's happened to the face there? Something's gone. I think this needs to stretch. I think that's what we need to do, is squash this. Maybe even take that one off. Yeah, that's all right. This probably going to be a very quick frame, that one. And then the same with this. We want to elongate it. Arrow in. Even this hair. What I'm seeing is hair. Need to let it like shock down. Oh, you know what I quite like is if we elongate it up a little bit more, we can play around a little bit with making this into a skull. I need one more row, really. And then one more animation frame after that we'll need. I think what we do, it's like this frame needs to be like a 40 millisecond frame. And this might be a little bit shorter. We're not going to do this when we do the import. We'll just do a sprite sheet, but we'll remember to do this hopefully. And then this can just be, well, we need a head model again, like the standard one. That one's fine. But I want to basically make this color white color. Do you like? I actually quite like how this almost looks like a tear. I want to leave that in. And if we flip that sprite vertically, I might like to split that. Right. That's a... Yeah, that's what I did. This one. That's the skull one. So that's got to be the frame that the spell gets cast, but like a very short frame. Could even take that lighter. We did that to that. It's just going to be for like one frame. This needs an in-between as well. We take this frame. This needs this. Pretty much. See what that idol looks like. A bit too rigid. That needs a bit of variation. That's fine. I think really this could just be a bit of random mess. It doesn't really need to be that accurate. Right, what does that look like now? Yeah, that's better. And then this. Obviously the body still needs finishing on the end of it, but it's kind of there. I think if you speed ramp it as well, that might work. So what do we need to do? We need to have two, just here, these last two frames need different body. I do like this one. Stretch it out again. That's not bad. That's been like 20 minutes to do this attack. Just need something to help it settle back again. And there needs to be one more frame there. Just needs to bridge that gap. I almost think that this needs like an extra bit of like dark color feeding. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to like twist the head around as well. Have that spin. But I'm going too in detail on this. That's not necessary. This, we need a different head shape, which I think is this middle one. I think if we pop that. Yeah, we need to shift those heads around with the hair. So this one. And the face can probably be this face. The last one. Is that the same frame? It is. Okay. We could play with something here to just see what this looks like if we did almost like a sun. Right, if we put this on play, we can have a look, see what it looks like. Oh, it doesn't not. I thought it showed you the hover. No, okay. Yeah, yeah, there is. Could even have that. Good spot. Thanks for spotting that. Don't think it's not going to affect it too much. Like if we play that, maybe like half speed. If you imagine that this is like going to be a small sprite on a screen, maybe like this size. I think the extra pop helps sell it. If we turn it off. When we do this, you get a pop around it. Yeah, that I still need to change the body on the last frame. Because that's just the first frame, but raised. No, this you're right. This frame still needed a change. Just haven't got around to that one yet. What do we want to use? Can use this one, I reckon. Remove all of them together, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Then I think the only other thing we need is like a death anime. But we might come back to that. Let's do a quick screen break. Leave the animation playing. So there's something moving on the screen. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Just a bit of a rest from screen. A little walk around, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that was way past. Well, because I'm reusing the body, and also because we're starting with an actual sprite. So what was that? That was half an hour, and the first one was like an hour and a bit, wasn't it? And also, I think what we've got here, actually, before we do the be right back, is there is probably the start of what can be used as the death animation, which is those first 3 frames. If it just like curls into itself and extinguishes, I think that's what we want. I did say about, yeah, your suggestion of having like the flame above the head as well. I think we need to have in as part of the attack. So it kind of works there, but I think on the drawdown we might have to draw a few extra. We do it now. Let's just do it now. I think we want this color. No, I've got the BR back screen on, but no. Yes, maybe we have. Just some like leftover bits. That look. Okay, right, be right back. Let's do a couple of minutes. Okay. So let's get rid of be right back on there. So I'm almost thinking that this can go into our legacy. This one. So we're replacing the person in this. Yeah, we're going to make quite a few changes, I think. But it's good to have this as like a bit of a layout. So if we have our idle, this is the idle animation. It's the start of that. Almost. If we do a new frame from that, that goes to the end. And then these two, we do that. Does it add two? No, it just adds one. Okay. So that one. That one. Nope, not that one. This one. Let's check that hasn't affected that. Yeah, that's fine. So let's call that death. Idle attack. I guess it's die, isn't it? We want to get rid of this. Oh. And rather than having it spread out, we're going to have to... Well, I know what's going to happen. We're going to have this. We might use that skull again as well. Put it way back. And this whole thing getting here. It still goes back further. We just want to like wrap in Let's flip this one. Alright, not horizontal. You know what? I almost want a flash and then dull. Could do the same with this. So this is going to be when it gets hit by the weapon. Because we're going to have it so that only the weapon can damage these entities. Or these monsters, these creatures. So I'm imagining the knife or one of the weapons, maybe the dagger, hitting it. Guess we could even like split the head. Hey Workshop Craft, how's it going? Guy and hi to you as well. I'm currently designing a couple of creatures and well, I'm saying a couple. It's you're tired. Fair enough, yeah. Not bad. Yeah, we've been doing quite a lot of streaming for this game jam. So making a game from scratch over 2 weeks. It could be, yeah. So we're doing PirateJam. And the theme for the game is You Are the Weapon. Oh, you're doing the game jam as well? Is that why it's being being a long week? But yeah, we were messing around in Godot a bit earlier, and we've got a couple of like attack animation, well, attack types working. So I was quite pleased with that. We've got a bit of our, like, basically we're going to be able to do spell casting from the weapon as the player. So I'm just designing a few creatures that are going to be things that get attacked and hurt, which isn't great. But yeah, the goal for the player is to try and like save these creatures in a way. I've tried not to give too much away as well because I want to have a lot of like secret kind of secret storylines in the game, but it's going to be ambitious. Programmer art's great. That's where you start. Yeah, I don't like this. This face. It's okay in the wind up here, because this is going to be a short frame as well. This should be a 50. Wait, did I put a nose on it? Yeah, I did. I think it's better without the nose. Trying to remember where all my shortcuts were as well, so I keep on pressing the wrong brush. So what if we have it that it gets pinned against a cave wall, and this goes like just straight down? Maybe. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm gonna be aiming to do quite a lot of streaming this next week for this, and we're gonna see how we get on. How are you finding it with the theme? Are you working solo, or are you working in a team for the jam? Nice, yeah. It's good. I quite like this time frame, like being a 2-week jam. Zimney might be still in the chat. We've done well, he does a lot of the 48-hour Loon Dare jams in the past, and I think that's insane. Like, making a game in 48 hours is just too much. Your other weapon is that the player is an antibody. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they're very stressful. Nice, yeah. I'm glad. I'm hoping that there's going to be quite a lot of variety. Yeah. I mean, I'm always terrible with scope. Like, in every game jam I've done, the scope has been too much for the time. We need a different body there. What would be a good body? Maybe this one. And then need to move all of those. This is too much of a mess. Bits and pieces of it. Like, I've still got fair amounts to change. Started doing... No, there's still quite a lot to do. But yeah, most of this week has been like actually trying to figure out how the story's going to work. I'm going to have a lot of like, well, I'm hoping to have like 2 or 3 levels. Yeah. And the way that the player interacts with them has different like results. So I was trying to figure out what that looks like. Yeah. I've got version control going, yeah, in Godot. Not in Sprite. I don't know how you do that in Sprite. But yeah, I'm using Git just in the terminal in Godot. So we want this one more frame. I think there's a couple more frames here to go, but this we need to change the colors here. This and like a darker. Your project is set up one level above the game project folder. Oh, what? So that you can... Ah. Good idea. Go straight to like this. Alright, that's too much. Ah, nice. You bring over some skills from that. Oh no. I mean, yeah. Good way of approaching it. Gives you time for the jam, at least. Yeah. If you got an idea that you want to continue, then and you're gonna actually like develop out. A lot of I've done a few game jams before, and I've been like, nah, these are no good to develop. But I'm hoping this one ends up a bit better. Oh, nice. Just a few by the sounds of it, yeah. Never short of ideas. Just time. That not possible? I've been trying. You should see some of my my first bits of work. But I've basically been doing some bits of pixel art, like for game jams for like, well, this may be 5th or 6th game jam, something like that. And then I've done a few because I've been streaming some pixel art before. Well, actually, I can tell you, we are on Steam about 300 hours in Sprite. Somewhere around that kind of level. I need to wrap in more. This color, okay. Down in sunny Devon. In a home office at the end of the garden. That sounds quite nice. Is it sunny at the moment though? Team says on Ace Right you've done drum roll. Oh, actually, to be fair, I didn't have it. 12,703 hours. What? That's been left on though. That's not active hours, right? That's an insane amount of hours. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't have the I didn't have the Steam version initially, so there's actually some more hours on top of what Steam is counting for me. Where are we? We're here. Yeah, I like that. Have a little smoke. I feel like mostly I just want to like bring it in now. And actually, I probably could do that a bit on the frame before as well. Fair enough. Thanks for hanging out, Zimni. Catch you next time. Hope the Domekeeper runs go well. Zimni's not doing the jam. He's got enough work on his plate, so... He's allowed to sleep though. Yeah, I've been ramping up a little bit. The first couple of days were like a couple of hours only. But today I think we've done maybe 7 hours on stream. And then there's a few other bits off. It just takes ages doing this kind of stuff. I've got so many animations to do in this game. Tomorrow and Saturday you're earning some money. And then straight run all the way. Oh, exciting. for that. I think we just need to take out these reds. Probably take out that. I haven't played it, but I think I know it. How are you finding the development of it? Well, I guess you've got quite a lot of jam experience then. A bit like Vampire Survivors, cool. Again, I've not played that, but I know I have seen gameplay of that. Almost there with this, I think. You got the technical boring stuff. Chop handling. Okay. Need to get rid of a bit more. We're almost done removing these. I think this might be the last frame. Seven weapons, you need around 30 or so animations to handle all the events. Oh, there's quite a few. Right, let's see how that plays out. So we do 1 times speed. Be fast. Half times speed. Okay, it's almost there. There's a little bit like a up and down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go down the same route. Just do like two or three levels. It depends on how much time I've got. But full release, if I do continue this, there's a lot I think I could do. Right, this frame needs to come down. You have 30 to build, but we'll only do 3 to 9 for the jam. One thing on your wish list, what's that? Make it playable on Steam Deck. Ooh. Is that so you can play it yourself? I just want to go down one. Okay. And also bigger market. Yeah. Ah, nice. I'm sure they'll help with that. We need this to go down again. Then this to go even more. Go all the way down here. If you get verified, then Steam will give you extra advertising. Okay. Oh, what? Because it pops up in Steam Deck verified lists. Okay. I think that's a good death animation. We've got an attack. We've got a death. And then we've got the idol. I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. Now we just need to do that 2 more times. It's saved. It's saved. Do we need any other animations for it though? I think we might. Do we have a list? Creature animation. Idle, run, fight, death. No, I don't think we need any of those. This is going to be a character that, if it gets damaged, it's dead. And it only really is going to do... Like, really, it's going to sit there idle for a little bit. It will do 1 attack, and then it will die. And that's going to be most of the game. Kind of. It's more... I guess it's more story-based than those kind of monsters. So these are almost like animations for a playable cutscene kind of thing. It's quite a weird concept. The only other thing is it could like cower, which maybe we could have it shrink down a little bit. But we'll come back to that, that's fine. Okay, so this will give a small, like a weak fire attack as well. And this is definitely going to be our first level, which is going to be cave. So if we do 1 more creature, what are we at? We're just on the 3-hour mark. What could we do? This is where I need to decide what levels to do for this game. Because this works out fine. Maybe just while we're thinking about it, we do more on our humanoid We need to sort the... Well, no, we're going to need to know more about what to do for that. So what can our secondary creature... Have we got any cool creatures, or did I write any down? Let me just check my notes quickly. We might have had some ideas. Not that. Ooh. We could maybe do like some kind of banshee or something like that. No, I haven't got anything in notes. Okay. I mean, we didn't end up going with this, but we might think of that for future ones. Could do something like a banshee. What are there like? We'd quite like something that's horror. Horror creatures. Pixel art. Let's get some inspiration. Not really what I'm looking for. Possibly something along these lines. Wouldn't mind having like a forest level. So some like forest guardian. Pixel art. Oh, is this just gonna give me... Oh no, okay. There's some options there. This is more the vibe. Something big and lumbering would be good. For this one. Okay, let's do new frame. And this. Let's start with like a dark green. So our character, or like a humanoid character, is that kind of height in the game. I think actually we need more sprite height. Maybe like 72. Bit more. 80. Could work. What's this size? about 45. The actual height of the character, about 40. Okay. What will we set this? 80. No, 80. Okay. So let's give a rough approximation. That's the character size. So I'm looking for something with a head height up here, I reckon. And then big and bulky. Okay, got the size comparison. That can go. So this is the kind of thing we're going to work with. Now the benefit of big and bulky means slow. So hopefully that's fewer frames to animate than the last one. Yes, it's gonna be arms. Actually, they need to be on separate layers. So rather than that, let's do slightly darker. Let's just do blue for the moment. We'll do the do we go for a golem type shape, or I think we go for animal of some kind. Which actually means we could probably borrow from our own pixel art. Projects, was it? Pokemon. Yeah. Like, we could almost go for the Snorlax sprite. Where do we have the A sprite? In here. Oh no, they're here. I see. Please open. Right, cancel that. Please open with. How do I add a new one? No, that's no good. Okay. How about I do file open? There we go. Right, I wonder what we just lifted this head. Placed in a new layer here. What does it look like? Can use that as like a reference. And I feel like this would be better. More leaned. To be honest, I quite like the pose as well. Like longer arms. A bit more bear type. So I can read that. It's better. It might end up doing quite similar. So the main difference is I'm going to have to animate this now. Which is going to be an absolute no. Especially if I can't get my controls right. Yes, select that. That. There we go. We'll get there eventually. This. That's what I want. That's on the wrong layer. What layer is that on? There we go. I think we're going to have like mushrooms and stuff growing off of him. Gonna need more space. Might be quite a tall character. Yeah, this can go now. Got a shape that's coming together, so yeah. That. We need to have those on a different layer. Okay. What's on this layer? One little dot. New layer again. Not making these designs easy on myself either. Gonna have to be so many animations going on. Right, let's save that for a second. Okay, project. Forest. I'm gonna call this Forest Keeper. I feel like these could be fruit based. So less of like bulk to them. Can have like cuts in holes. Yeah, I'm kind of liking these silhouettes. Okay, so is he going to be like tree fruit kind of better? That could be good. Why are they on the wrong layers? Okay. This and this should be on the same layer. Actually, it might be good to put it on its own layer. Again. You know what's going to be easier is this. Control C, B. Okay, cut that. Layer 2, paste it. Line it. Turn off layer 2. And take this, wipe it out. And then that's good. Okay, on the right layer again. That could go. I feel like we need to trim in this bulk a bit. I think we're gonna go with like a horn antler shape. Not quite antlers, actually, no. That's been done a lot as well. Do something like that. Just kind of got to feel out the shape until you get it. Not like in this arm. Don't know what we're going to do for the arms. I like the rest of the shape, but the arms. Means get rid of them. Unless we do something like kind of creepy. Do like little small arms. Don't know what we're going to do with them yet, but maybe something on like that kind of silhouette. It's striking the right idea. The arms are wrong though, even with that. Maybe no arms? You know what, no arms might actually be the one. Yeah, no arms is better. Okay, that's a good outline. I'm starting to flag, but do I do a bit more? I think so. Let's try and eke out a bit of a shape. Something weird with the face. Alright, good. Goes to like a darker color like this. find it tricky to figure out palette colors. Almost like Scarecrow-esque. Well, head. Right, that's an interesting start. I feel like I'm flagging too much now. Don't want to do more. I think we've made some good progress with this. I think I just need some time away from screen. A decent idle. Decent attack at the die. That's good. Forest Keeper needs to do all the animations for. And then we need one more enemy. This is okay. We'll have to develop out the humanoid properly. We are getting there though. So I still need to finish off the game design document and figure out what needs to go into it. There's still loads of gaps in it. How long we got? We got still just over a week. And we're going to start focusing in on it a bit more. So when we come back tomorrow, we're going to do some more work with these like spellcasting abilities, which if I turn off the hide, which is this one. So we've got like a beam that you can shoot out and an area of effect thing. So I kind of want a projectile one as well. And something to apply the element to the weapon as well. There's two more features for that. We're going to have to design two more enemies. We're going to have to apply the various spells to those spell templates. And we need to actually finish figuring out what the story's going to be. So yeah, we're gonna have to see what we can do with all that. I think what I'm gonna do is a little look. Is there anyone streaming game dev stuff? Game Jam. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to wrap up stream here. We're going to come back to this tomorrow. Yeah, we're definitely streaming tomorrow. We're going to do some more Godot development, and we're going to do some more pixel art after. And we'll see how we get on. It shall be Raid 2. Anyone doing PirateJam? First game, Snail game, PirateJam. Doing in C#. PirateSoftware Game Jam. German stream. Okay, let's go to Yeah. I think we'll go to them. Yeah, they're only an hour into stream, so hopefully they'll still be going for a little while. Now I just have to remember to do everything as well. Stream manager. Right. There we go. Okay. Potato is who we're going over to. Go say hi. Ask how they're doing in the jam. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks everyone who's been hanging out with me. I hope it's been interesting even. God, brain's definitely falling apart now. And we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. I hope your jam all goes well. And hope the work over the weekend isn't too bad. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.